Welcome back. It is TVU's Most Wanted, and Write This Down is on the show today. Gentlemen, how goes it?
Hello, hello.
Good. How you been?
Well, you know, pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty good. I don't want to say great, but I will say pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? You guys have been out and about. You swing into the studio, hang out with us for a bit, and you didn't bring the hat. And at first, I was going to be like, dude, the Waffle House hat. Like, you can't not bring that to the show.
I know.
But then I find out the reasoning is why you can't say you're great, right?
Right. We played a show. We're on tour right now with Disciple and Project 86. Mm-hmm. And it's been going great. It's been since the middle of January, and about Saturday, so about a couple days ago, we got our van broken into. Yeah. And they didn't, destroy everything. They stole Chad's Xbox. They stole King's MacBook.
Bummer.
But most of all, they stole my duffel bag with every single pair of clothes I own.
Now, wait a minute. So they take the 360, they take the MacBook. Okay, that's
no big deal.
You can sell, right?
Yeah.
But the hat was in the duffel bag.
The hat, the socks, the underwear, the vintage tees that I had pit stained, the perfect amount.
Here's the question. What have you been wearing the last couple of days? Like, where did this come from? Have you just been borrowing clothes from other people on tour?
I bought this on Sunday.
Really?
So these are brand new clothes.
So all the clothes, they stole all of your clothes?
These are besides the Radio U hoodie.
There it is. They didn't take that one.
Did not get stolen.
So then the next question is, why wasn't the Waffle House hat on your head, dude?
You know, I hadn't been wearing it like recently. It's like one of those things, like you have a really luxury item and you've used it and you've gotten more than enough of a lifetime use out of it. So I was thinking, I'm just gonna keep it in the bag for a while. Maybe when I get home, I'll put it on a mantle, maybe petrify it somehow. And it'll be there forever, like, the baby shoes.
And now you regret that decision, don't you?
I do.
And now you're like, I should have been wearing that hat.
Someone is walking around Cincinnati right now wearing the coolest hat in the world.
So what are you gonna do about getting your clothes back? Like, cause if I'm a thief, I'm pretty pumped about getting an Xbox and a MacBook, right? Yeah. You can just sell that stuff back. But when I open your duffel bag and I see, other than the Waffle House hat, let's not diss the Waffle House hat.
Just regular clothes, my clothes.
What do you do with that? If I'm a thief, honestly, I'm just gonna wander back towards the venue and just toss that one by the van. Because you feel like a jerk when you steal somebody's clothes, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, right. I mean, you can't
bet he just threw it in the dumpster. I guarantee.
Did you search any of the area dumpsters?
I did. Check the gas station across the street. Check the dumpster. So I'm like, this guy probably unzipped it and is like, oh, this is
I don't need this.
I'm just gonna throw this away. But
again, the hat was in there. He saw that and he was like,
it wasn't
gold
just
mine.
The hat. I mean, I had like I'm from Arizona. I had my Cardinal Super Bowl T-shirt in there.
Oh no!
I had some things that I can never ever replace.
That's a huge bummer.
I know. So it's like I've just been sad all week.
Well, if you have another chance to swing by Cincinnati, just check the thrift stores, man. Maybe you'll find your stuff at random.
Chad's
been
checking eBay and Craigslist every day.
There you go. Dude, if you guys end up finding that hat or any of your clothes on eBay, you just need to call me up and we will talk about that.
I've been praying. I've been praying a lot.
Oh my gosh. That would be so awesome. And Write This Down is on the show. Unfortunately, they got their stuff stolen. The good news is, Nick, our sound guy, just sent me this link.
I know.
We're going to throw a picture up of this. This is the Waffle House hat. You know what's really funny is, didn't find this at wafflehouse.com.
No.
We found this at realtree.com, like the camo superstore.
It's rare. It's very limited edition.
Yeah, it says there's like 70 in stock.
Yeah, the whole world.
Right, because they started off in the millions, right? But they were selling like hotcakes.
I wouldn't be surprised if those zipped off the shelves by the time I get home.
So when you get back to the hotel, just boom, jump on the internet, get yourself a new hat. We're in. Get some deer urine smell on it, right?
Yep. It's the whole process. It's really the saddest part.
Right. But there's kind of this new thing, right? You get to start a new life with a new Waffle House hat.
Exactly. Someone at the show after we got our stuff stolen was like, there's a good opportunity for you to get a new style. And I was like, I've always wanted Tommy Bahama shirts and a straw hat. I think from here on out, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
See, now that is looking at the glass half full. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's an opportunity to start over. All right, well, let's talk about the tour a little bit. Other than getting your stuff stolen, how's it been? How's it been touring with Project 86 and Disciple?
Wow. We feel like rookies.
Really?
I mean, those guys have been bands for 15 plus years.
Yeah.
But man, it's a great learning experience. It's great shows. They're just awesome dudes. They've been doing it for so long that it's just life for them. And just good experience for us to be with people like that.
Now, if they have taught you one thing, what was the thing that you've taken away from this tour that's been like, yeah, we're going to change that in our band?
Well, here, a project said bring your Xbox on the road.
Was that just so Andrew could like pwn you at video games?
Andrew, they bring their Xbox on the road,
Okay.
and they said when we toured through Minneapolis, our hometown, Chad grabbed ours.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And a week later, it was gone. So I'm not sure if that advice was the best. As far as Disciple,
man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin's great. He really helped us out after the whole van got broken into.
Yeah.
Said a lot from stage that really kind of gave us some donations.
Cool. Now, are you guys, speaking of donations, how can people help you out with that? Do you have something set up to where people can donate or give you guys some cash? What's the word there?
We got a link on our Facebook page.
Okay.
If you go to our fan page on Facebook, there's a link and a PayPal account that you can donate money to. Or we're probably going to put up a list of the specific clothes.
Okay. It's just so people can keep it.
If people come to shows like later on in this tour, you're like, Nate has no socks. He's playing barefoot on stage. It kind of smells. I think I'm going to bring him a pair of socks.
Oh, man. Now, did they steal your shoes, too? Are those new shoes?
They stole my running shoes and my flip-flops that were in there.
Well, flip-flops in the Midwest in the winter, not really going to be using those.
Yeah.
But the running shoes, how have you been keeping in shape?
I've really let myself go this week.
Over the last few days.
I've really, it's been comfort eating. Like I had went to Chili's and got chicken fajitas, and I just didn't stop.
Oh man, that's awesome. But people can help you out on Facebook, you said, right? You can link up on Facebook, donate. Absolutely. All right, well, if you want the link to that, you can check TVUlive.com. We'll be posting it up there. If you can, do anything to help these guys out, for sure, do that. More with Write This Down's coming up. Wrapping things up with Write This Down. So you guys have apparently a lot of stuff going on tour-wise, right?
Yeah, it's a busy year.
What's coming up.
I think in May we're going to be going out at the start of festival season with our good friends in Set by Ravens.
Are you guys like attached at the hip? I feel like every time you guys are on tour.
It feels like we were separated at birth.
Right.
And now we're reunited through rock and roll. And it's like a really crazy fusion.
That's an amazing thing right there. What you just spat out there was awesome. We were reunited by rock and roll. That's so rockstar.
Yeah, and then we're playing a bunch of festivals, all summer long. And actually this fall will be our first trip as a band to Europe.
Hey-o, that's awesome, man. Where are you guys going to be going in Europe?
We're playing the Rock Without Limits Festival in Germany.
Okay.
And then, some other countries are kind of getting worked in around it. So.
Okay, sweet. Now, are you guys going to have a chance to, hang out while you're over in Europe? Or is it just, show, fly out?
I doubt it. I bet our manager will give us a little bit of time.
I hope.
Yeah? What are you hoping to see? If it's first time in Europe, what are you guys looking forward to?
I don't even know what to expect.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, the only time I've been to Europe was in Norway when I was 18. And that's nowhere near where we're going, so.
Okay.
Here in Germany, they have the Black Forest, which I think would be cool to see.
That would be really cool.
You should know,
Autobahn.
I actually got to go to Europe a few months back. Took a 2-week tour, just went to Europe. We went to UK and France and Ireland and all that. You should know that one thing about Europe is you'll feel like you have a lot less money. Because their money right now is far more valuable than our money. So when we had to get our currency exchange, we had saved up all this money and we got it exchanged. And it was like, wait a minute, we should have more money than that. And it's a pretty terrible feeling.
And it's more expensive over there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially depending on where you go.
$10 Big Macs.
Exactly.
What?
They actually just put in the first Chipotle in London. Ooh. And we were there, we were like, oh, we're from America, they have Chipotle, we gotta go to London. They just took the $ off and put the pound sign on, and it's the same price. So burrito is really $13.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, again, it's in central London, but it's pretty expensive. So
that is crazy.
You should know that your money will be less valuable over there.
All right.
But other than that,
save the pennies.
Europe is awesome, man. You guys will have a good time. When is that coming up?
That's in October.
In October. Okay, sweet. And if people want to keep up with Write This Down, what you guys are doing, what's the best way to do that?
Hit us up on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter.
Okay.
Hit up our MySpace. Cool. Check out Tooth and Nail Records.
Okay, sweet. If you want the links, they're all online at TVUlive.com. Guys, thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.